To create a user, first log into your TourTask panel, then go to Users, Manage, and then Create New User. So first enter a name and an email. And then we have some optional information here. We can enter the country where this user lives and the login language. When this user logs into the TourTask panel, this will be the language of the interface. So let's choose Spanish here. We can add a phone. And we can add another phone. Let's say this is a Chilean phone. +56, like that. So here we have the option of adding an additional user at the same time. If you would for some reason want to create multiple users with the same settings, this is the way to go. Let's say this user lives in Chile, but still login language Spanish and the phone. And we would have the option here of adding even more users as well if we would want to. We can switch between the users up here, but let's remove the last one. So now let's set up this user down here. So first we select the category of the user. So administration, this is for when these users work, for example, in an office many times, and you want to give them some access to the system that operates your business. So if you give them admin access, they will have access to the whole system. And if not, you will have to specify which areas you want to give these users access to. So you can do operations calendar if they are in operations. And if they're working in bookings, you can give them access to the whole booking panel here, or only a few sections maybe, whichever you prefer. And if they want to, if you want for them to be able to manage tours, create tours, edit tours, you just go manage tours here. And so on. So let's make them admin users. And here we have providers, service providers. This may be a guide or a driver or something similar. And we can actually give them multiple categories for the same user. And if we do that, we will have these tabs appear here. So we can switch between the tabs to give them the adequate configuration. So providers for guides, for example, we can activate this not paid per activity if we would not want to pay them for every time they perform an activity. So this would be adequate, for example, when a guide is hired on a monthly contract and not on a per day basis. So then the system will not expect you to enter any amount, any honorary for that person whenever you enter this person as a guide or a driver, etc. in the system. So staff reminders, we can disable this. So there is the option of adding reminders to the guide or driver, etc., to the provider about the tour that they will have the coming day. So if we disable these, they will of course not receive these reminders. And commissionee, if this person receives commission for whenever this person sells services for you, you would want to click this box here. So you can add a customized percentage. This person has 0% commission, which doesn't make any sense, but that can be changed in the configuration. So now let's use 5% commission for this person. And agent, this is if you want to make this user an agent that you can give a discount on the tours for. So you can select the discount here, 15% for example. Or you can also make it part of an agency. So in that case, you would be using the discount of this agency instead. So you can create an agency. This is in users and agencies. And then you give the agency a discount. So then all of the users within that agency will have that discount. You will also be able to create different seasonal pricings for this agency, and you can even do that in a different currency than your standard business currency. So if you sell lodging, you can also give them a slight discount for that. And if you don't want to give the standard price edition, the standard added value that you usually use when you sell your lodgings, you can change this here. So the last category is the lodging. So then in this case, this is if there's a hotel at your destination where you often have clients. So then you allow this hotel to log in using this new account, and they can see which of their guests are going with your tour agency. And they can check future dates and past dates as well. So then you would have to add what lodging they are representing. So first you will have to create this lodging in bookings and locations. And then automatically they will be able to see which of their guests are going out on tour with your business. And then here you can select if you want to send a welcome email to these new users. So this welcome email will give them the option to set up a password as well. So that is quite convenient. And then we save. And that's it. That's how you create users in TourTask.